At the top of the program, I mentioned about the House Committee hearing on human trafficking and slavery. Here are their stories.
Like many immigrants, Filipina Angela Guanzon was lured to the U.S. with a promise of a better life. But her American dream quickly turned into a nightmare.
Alam mo naman buhay sa Pilipinas, napakahirap. So, kanina nga sabi ko, pag may nag-approach sa'yo na kung gusto mo nang pumunta ng United States, parang nanalo ka na ng loto. Kasi iniisip mo yung kung magkano kikitain mo. So, hindi na ako nag-isip. At since yung magiging amo ko Pilipino, parang alam mo yung magiging kahit foreign ka sa bansa na yon, pero iisipin mo na magiging kasama mo Pilipino, parang at home ka pa rin. Tsaka parang iisipin mo, iniisip ko talaga na tatatuhin ako bilang kapantay niya. I know, kasi pareho kaming Pilipino, pero pagdating, iba na. Pagdating ko dito, parang first time ko na makapunta dito. Alam mo yon, yung I was so overwhelmed na hindi man lang ako nag-isip ng about sa passport ko, bakit kinuha. Ang sa akin lang, okay lang, total, nandito naman ako. Ang sa akin lang, the reason na I'm here because I want to find a job and I want to earn money to help my family. So, when I came here, as soon as I get here, sinabi niya sa akin na may utang ako sa kanya ng $12,000. Kailangan ko magtrabaho sa kanya ng 10 years kasi kung hindi daw dahil sa kanya, wala ako dito.
Angela bravely shared her story in a recent hearing on human trafficking and slavery, dubbed Regional Perspectives in the Global Fight Against Human Trafficking.
So itong the whole ordeal, kailan mo naisip na may karapatan pala ako, pwede ko pala ipaglaban yung karapatan ko?
Nung nagtatrabaho ako na, yung alam mo yung wala kang kinikita, gusto mong tumulong, wala akong maipadala. Alam ko na hindi tama yung ginagawa niya kasi kung tratuhin niya kami, hindi niya kapamilya. Kasi ang sabi niya pagdating niya, she hugged me. Ang sabi niya, oh, we're gonna be like a happy family. You help me and I will help you. So, pero nakikita ko hindi na pamilya yung turing niya eh. Kasi pag walang day off, tapos kahit pag nagkasakit ka, sasabihin niya walang karapatang magkasakit. Oh, sinusweldoan kami ng 300 a month. Oo, sabi niya, ang sweldo ko daw 600. Tapos yung 300 binabawas sa 600. So 300 a month na nakukuha ko. So kami pang bumibili ng pagkain namin. Tapos pag nagluluto kami ang kinakain namin yung mga buto-buto ng mga manok na ninuluto ko.
Help for trafficking survivors is one of the main focus of the hearing conducted by the House Committee on Foreign Affairs, headed by its chairman, Honorable Ed Royce. Carissa Phelps also shared her story. She survived trafficking at the age of 12 after running away from her captor, who was a friend's uncle. She has since gone back to school, gotten degrees, and founded Runaway Girl FPC, a California flexible purpose corporation that offers survivors a chance to create and sustain their own initiatives and opportunities. She said it's important for victims to know first that they are being abused before they can seek help.
This anti-slavery fight has been going on for centuries in the United States, and we know from the very early abolitionists that they tried to fight slavery, but it was mainly empowering those who were being enslaved to understand that their circumstances were wrong and harmful. That was the biggest challenge. And so Harriet Tubman said, "I freed 1,000 slaves, but I could have freed 1,000 more if only they had known they were slaves." That's critical, knowing that your situation is wrong. You may have a feeling inside, but you basically, what experts say is you create a new identity for yourself and you allow yourself to let go of who you truly are. It's coming back to your true identity and embracing yourself and your true identity and who you are, and that you are a free person.
Another problem raised at the meeting is the apparent big backing of the trafficking industry, reportedly coming even from influential politicians.
One of the things we do with the new legislation that I have authored is we specifically require that those organizations register, and when they do, we will know some of the investors, some of the major players behind them. Now, the next point is that will then give the prosecutors the ability to audit the work of these traffickers. and there are certain requirements. The requirements are that those individuals who are approached and decide to take on this kind of labor, that they not be charged by these companies with this type of debt burden, where they find out after they come to the United States that now they owe $10,000. You know, that's made illegal. And they're given at the point that they receive their passport, their visa, they're given the information, have to by law, about the 1-800 number to call in case their rights are violated here in the United States.
Carissa encourages victims to seek help from the community and call the hotline.
I think you do need a community and a place where you have the support, because when you say stop, you may be hurt, you may be harmed. And so having that supportive community, whether it's in your church, whether it's in your grocery store, wherever it is, finding the friends that you can be around, the rape crisis, the domestic violence crisis center, finding that support and then building that support is how you have a voice. So To Be Free is the number that could be texted. The National Human Trafficking Resource Center could respond to a text at To Be Free. Then the 888 number is 888-3737-888. Anybody who's being victimized, who's being enslaved, who thinks they might be being enslaved, or maybe a neighbor, they think maybe a neighbor is, can report it through that hotline across the country.